motherfucking G, J to the V, smoke a lot of weed, sipping Hennessy in a limousine.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Sorry for the wait. As some of y'all know, I went ahead and caught the coronavirus. It wasn't fun. It sucked. So I've been taking some time off just to get myself healthy again. Uh, but we're back. So now we got my boy Alex Alvarado in the house.
Yo,
And
what's good?
not much. How's it going, bro?
Man, it's good, dog. You got that Rona, bro. You bounced back, man. It's
I
good to
bounced
see
back.
you, bro.
I'm the Rona killer.
Hey, what's up, baby? Got
I'ma
that
open-
vaccine naturally. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? What's up, baby?
I'ma
That's
open
good,
up
bro.
this
How
year.
was that shit? Was it as bad as they say it is, bro? What's up, man? Tell me.
I mean, I
Cheers,
definitely.
brother. By the way,
Cheers,
cheers to
right?
good health. You know what I'm saying?
Now that I can taste the beer.
Yeah, salute.
Beer never tasted so good.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, fuck, bro. It was terrible. I will say that. I wouldn't say I had a severe case of it. Obviously, I wasn't in the hospital or anything like that. But I would say it was probably like a moderate case. Because what is it? Like mild, moderate, then severe?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that would be the way it goes.
Yeah.
So I would say I had like a moderate case. It definitely sucked. I was down for 2 weeks. Like fucking a full ass. Well, probably like a week and a half.
Wow.
Or so, but I gave myself 3 days of not running a fever or having any symptoms before like I ever went back out into the public. And the CDC only says you have to do that for 24 hours before you can go back. But I was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to get anyone sick. I lost my smell, lost my taste.
What was that like?
Fucking weird, bro. It makes you not want to eat.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It makes you not want to eat. It makes you not hungry. Like you're sitting there chewing your food and it's so bland and you're like, this is disgusting. This shit do not taste like pizza.
Wow. And how did you know? Like, when would you like taste something and it wasn't there? Like, what? Tell me about that.
So I would say that my smell went away first. And the way like I noticed that is like I would be in the shower like washing my body and I couldn't smell the soap. And like, you know, normally you could smell like your shampoo, you could smell your body wash. Like I couldn't.
Cotton candy shit.
Yeah,
right?
like I couldn't smell my Aveeno lavender, stress release, fucking body wash, and I was like, what the fuck? And so that's when I kind of started noticing that like my smell was going away.
Yeah.
But then my taste, like, so it's weird. So I don't know, maybe
Did that go first? Did you
yeah, my smell went away.
So
first.
you're like, fuck, that's
yeah, like now I
terrible,
can't smell.
obviously.
So I'm like, all right, well, like fuck. So then my taste, like shortly followed, like maybe like 12 hours later. But it was weird. So I don't know. Maybe this is just my experience, but like the way my taste worked is like it's not that you can't taste. It's just like I was eating Chipotle, and I could just taste the salt. Like it would just taste super salty. Like if I ate something spicy, like I could feel the tingle, but not the flavor.
Did you like ever think to yourself like, what the fuck's wrong with this burrito? Or like, who the fuck? cooked
No,
this
like
shit?
I think I knew because I had already known I had COVID. So I was like, okay, like this
So
is
you had
it.
COVID. You just out in Chipotle.
No, I
super
ordered it
spreading
on
that
DoorDash. Which is fucking funny, bro. The fucking one day I fucking forgot what I ordered.
Yeah.
Maybe like fucking Chili's or something like that, and I got like the margarita chicken or the mango habanero chicken. If you've ever had it, it's fucking delicious. But I couldn't taste it.
Shout out.
But fucking I ordered it and I put to like leave at my door, and the fucking DoorDash driver like knocks on my door, and like I look on my cameras and he's just standing there holding my food, and I'm like, this motherfucker here. So like I go open my door, and like through the screen door, I'm like, hey, can you just put it on the floor? And he was like, huh? And I was like, I have COVID, bro. Like, just put it on the floor. I don't want to get you sick.
That motherfucker
And
dropped
bro,
Look at that shit at your hey, oh shit.
no,
What
he
happened?
didn't even drop it. He just fucking like he almost walked off with my food, and then I was like, what do you? And then he like was like he didn't know what the fuck to do, and then he just like put it down, and then he like burnt off. He like took off, and I was just like, I'm sorry. Like, And
Just
so
love me.
I was like, I was just
Wow.
looking out for you, man. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and so like
That's
it
a
was fucking
crazy
weird. Yeah, like he was just like,
fucking
oh
reaction.
fuck, what the fuck,
Wow.
But yeah, like I couldn't taste anything. I was just like salty, and then fucking like if I ate something spicy, like I could taste like the spices and the tingle, but like
Yeah.
nothing more. That's like about where it ended. And then as I started coming back, like it was fucking weird, like too, because as my taste started coming back, like everything had a citrus taste to it. So like imagine eating a pizza, but it tastes like a fucking orange. Like, yeah, it was fucking weird. It was weird as fuck, bro. Like I'm telling you, the weirdest shit ever. And then
I feel like that fucks with your head
it
too,
does
right?
fuck with your head, bro.
What the
Like it like
fuck?
literally does fuck with your mental too. And then the fucking smell, like everything had like either weird smell or distinct smell. And then but I can't really say what it was. But then fucking like as my smell started coming back, it was weird. Like I could only smell things that smelled good.
Really?
It's the weirdest shit, bro. Like
So
I could
how did
start,
you know you couldn't smell like bad shit, like garbage or like you
yeah,
said
like
shit
garbage or
something?
shit or like anything
You
like
couldn't
that.
smell that,
No,
like
like
dog shit. Like you
bro, if I
couldn't
would
smell.
take a shit, bro, like I couldn't fucking
You'd
smell
be
it.
like, this shit
I'd be like, what
straight.
the fuck? Yeah, like damn. Normally my shit's stanky, but
Yeah,
this shit
yeah,
right
yeah.
here, this shit I don't smell shit.
Damn.
And then like
What was the first thing you smell and you like? Ah, yes, it's back. Like what was like?
probably like cologne or like, oh, you know what it was? Is like the clothes, like when I put on my clean clothes, like I could smell the detergent, and I was
hell
like,
yeah.
oh, it smells so good, like like
Damn.
finally, because I was scared I was gonna have like, because you hear about people they don't have their shit back for like months. There's some people like sick,
Yeah.
like I've heard up to fucking 6 months. Like they
Like
had
they
COVID
lose
six
that
months
shit. I'm
ago
sure
and they've
there's
never got it
person
back.
on this earth out of all the fuck like they lost.
Still
it,
ain't got their shit
yeah,
back.
still ain't got it, bro.
That fucking sucks. So
Yeah,
that's what
I
I was
mean,
fucking afraid of. I was like, oh
bro,
god, this
that's
shit's gonna
terrifying.
never happen. And then another way I knew is like, I have a Frenchie, so like Frenchies fucking fart, right? Like that's what they're known for. And when I was driving back from Dallas, like after I had recovered, like he was sitting in the car and like I know that motherfucker had to be ripping ass, bro. Couldn't fucking smell it.
Wow.
And then another time, like when I had like first got back to Houston, I went to my buddy's house and his brother was like smoking a cigarette, and I couldn't smell the cigarette.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cigarette
But then
has a strong
yeah, like yeah, and then I walked into this fucking laundry room, but I could smell all his detergent and like, yeah, it was fucking weird, bro. Like I don't fucking know, but that shit was terrible.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. Ah.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway that I took from it, and like I tell a lot of people, is that I could easily see how people die from it because like it was just one of those things. Like as I had it and as I was laying there, like in my bed, like suffering, I was like thank God I'm young, like think like
Thank God you
I'm not
run.
too
Hey,
fat,
you
yeah, like
run,
that I
you t-
run and
hey,
like I
you-
was working out at like I started
Yeah.
working out last year and all this stuff, and so I was like, man, because if I didn't and I was like fat or like fucking overweight or whatever the fuck or just old, I was like, yeah, bro, I probably wouldn't have fucking survived.
Man, bro. Hey, I'll just thank God you here, bro. And I mean, you was able to conquer that shit. You know
Nah,
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate it.
And
Yeah, for
fucking-
sure.
Yeah, on some real shit. I know I was kind of like laughing, and I don't want to make light of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's just how I deal with shit, bro. But yeah, it's I'm glad that you fucking.
No,
beat
yeah,
that
me
shit,
too.
dog.
Me too. Yeah, no, for sure. And there's definitely like this sense, and I don't know, maybe some of y'all who've had COVID have dealt with it, like this sense of survivor's guilt. Because it's like I see so many people now on my Facebook, because now that's such a bad thing and such a pressing issue, like here in Texas and in the South, that it's like I'm like, fuck, man. Like I see people that I know, like their husbands or like maybe they're like family members who like don't make it, or I've had friends lose other friends recently, and I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah.
man. Like I was a lucky one. I
Yeah.
was definitely one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, man. I mean, just like anybody else, man. You wake up, that means that you still have a purpose
Yeah.
to fulfill. You
No,
know,
fuck
so
yeah.
that's man. I wouldn't feel guilty about that, man. That's the blessing of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you wake up today, and what you got is right now. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, that's just how it is. But I mean, man, bro, that's crazy. What I was gonna say is, where do you think you got it from?
So
That boy was out there, hey, traveling on the plane. That boy was.
no, I did go to
I
Chicago
know,
for
y'all.
July 4th. But I had already been back for like 2.5 weeks, like before I ever got sick. So I don't want to say that that's where I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible if like on a 14-day incubation period, like they said in the beginning. But I hear you start showing symptoms a lot sooner than that. Obviously, that was like when this all first started.
Yeah,
So I mean,
shit
there's really
changing
no
every day.
telling. But I have a inclination of where I got it. But I'd
You
rather
don't
not
want to say
say
your
because
name
I don't
right
want
now.
to.
I
I'd
got
rather
you. I
not
got
say
you.
because I don't want to put. It's a business and I don't want to put them on blast. Like, you know what I'm saying for like what happened. But we could
It was a
sidebar that.
strip club.
I was at Club Onyx. Strippers' booties in my face.
Hey.
I got the private dance.
Oh shit.
That bitch was
man.
coughing, but she was fine.
She was thick.
I was throwing them
Oh,
runs
it
and
was
eating
worth
that
it,
chicken.
bro. That
You
boy
ever been to
said-
Onyx? You know about that chicken.
Oh shit, boy. That shit, that
Yeah,
boy,
no.
Ugh.
No. There's a place I think I got it, and I think I got it there just because
Man.
that day normally they run their facility a certain way, and that day, like as far as sanitation goes, and it just wasn't ran that way that day. And I remember like freaking out and like thinking like, oh my god, like where's like the cleaning stuff? And like although I may have been like sanitizing for myself, like looking out for others, like others might not have been doing the same for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, in saying that, like I've also been out
Yeah.
at
Who knows?
bars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
out in restaurants, and I mean,
People
I could
go
have
to
fucking got it
Grocery
like
store. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
could have got
Yeah,
it fucking drinking fucking ordering my Starbucks and like put my lip on the cup and maybe the person had it on their hands. I mean, there's no fucking telling, right?
Yeah.
So
No, for sure.
I don't want to push blame on like one specific place, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
I'm
shit
just trying
definitely
to
sucked.
start shit. I'm sorry.
Damn, instigating.
Yeah, I know,
us.
right? Nah,
Yeah,
that's-
nah, but fucking yeah. I mean, fuck.
That's
It
crazy,
sucked,
bro.
but I
Hey,
survived.
you back? You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, we're
mean,
back. So I'm glad to be
that's
back. I'm
cool.
glad to fucking finally be back in my groove. It took about like a little bit of a week, like to really get back into it. Like if I did too much, like even after I recovered, if I did too much, like throughout the day, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I was beat. I was like,
Wow.
fuck, I'm tired as fuck.
And
yeah.
you feel like you're getting that energy back? now?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like
Yeah.
I mean I've been good for like about a week now. So
Wow, that's
yeah, like I still haven't like tried to work out or like anything crazy like that. Today I finally cut my grass.
Shit,
Just
that's
because I mean it's like a
Texas heat. That's a workout in itself, right,
right?
there.
I mean,
took
it's
mine
a timid
yesterday.
feeling, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like you don't want to do too much, and then you hear about these people getting blood clots and like all this shit up to 2 weeks afterwards. This shit's crazy, man. All this shit's just I'm just ready for it to go away.
Yeah,
But yeah, but
that is
I
crazy.
mean, fuck.
bro.
How have you been? How's work going? You're fucking back at work.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
back at
So
work?
recently started going back in the office, and it's not every day though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really. And they did a lot of steps, bro, to make
like-
sure, like
They have like plexiglass in between. you?
Nah, it's not.
Not like
but
that serious?
They did every other desk though,
Okay.
type of shit. So and they staggered us. So it's me.
You're not right next to
yeah,
somebody.
Yeah, I'm not. So I mean
Yeah.
it's. But at the same time, we really doing the same shit that we were doing at home. And then, like, even last week, we had a meeting through Zoom, because it was, like, urgent. I was like,
Yeah.
so, it's, I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just an adjustment, bro.
Is
You
there a
know,
lot of,
I've been working from home for, like, 18 months now, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So, for me to go back into the office, waking up at 5 in the morning, waking up, getting there at 6 o'clock, and getting off at 3, then running to go get the kids. Now school started, bro. So it's been draining, bro. Like to get like that extra thing on the plate now that
Yeah.
summer's over,
And then COVID's running rampant like crazy out here in Houston. So it's
No,
like,
bro. So, hey, take your vitamin. I don't know
Yeah.
if you were taking your vitamins, bro. But
you know what?
that's,
And like that's another thing too. Is like I was like in the beginning, like of the pandemic, like and for a long time, like I was taking my vitamins regularly, and I had stopped for like a good month and a half taking them.
I
and
hit
then,
that same patch.
And
really.
then like I
I'm
got
out, like,
sick.
fuck it,
So I mean,
yeah.
maybe that could have been a big possibility. Part of the
Yeah.
reason too. You never.
I
know.
just know realistically, I don't get my nutrition in the food that I eat.
Yeah,
So
oh no,
it's
for
like,
sure.
I need to supplement like that vitamin D, zinc, all that other shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean the average person doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that is not promoted at all right now throughout this whole time, especially where this vaccine's a touchy subject. We get into that later, but this
Yeah.
whole concept of take this injection and everything gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Isn't it like it's just that like instant like gratification type of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not the same. They're different. But what I'm saying is, I don't, that whole mentality of hey, take this jab, everything gonna be better. Nobody's talking about go outside, go fucking run, stop eating sugar, stop eating soda. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
saying that as I'm drinking a beer. You know what I'm saying? But overall, like the
Well,
country is not being told that. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying, bro?
Like they're not promoting
Mayor,
healthy lifestyle.
New York, fucking offering a hamburger and fries and a fucking Coca-Cola so to take the vaccine. Like that shit's healthy.
Yeah.
Like that shit's healthy, bro. Like that shit is not the same fucking route of fucking getting to the ICU with a heart disease or some type of
Yeah.
fucking illness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, you look at heart disease. That's still the number one killer. That's
Yeah.
still the number one pandemic in the epidemic in the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how are they gonna not put an emphasis on that? Hey, take a jab and everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about working out. Don't worry about changing
Your
your diet.
lifestyle.
Don't worry about getting sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Li-
taking
or
vitamins
living stress free
or
or
living
like
stress free or breathing or meditating or nothing, bro. Nothing is brought
yeah.
about that, you know. And I mean, bro, we're blessed with a unique organism where we have our own immune system where you can
Yeah.
fight it off and it gets stronger.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about how we are designed. Like we have an immune system. We can take a vaccine, and I believe in the science of vaccines, right? Let me take a little piece of something, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna build up antibodies to it. So when it comes to me, it's not as bad. It makes sense. The science is
Yeah.
there, you know. But just the concept of like take a jab and
And
everything's
everything's gonna
fine.
go back to
But bro, you
normal.
gotta put in the work, bro. Go run. Like, stop fucking eating
Yeah.
fries and McDonald's and shit. Pack your own lunch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I hate to say it, bro. I mean, cause I'm not the most fit guy either. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm not gonna sit here and tell people what to do and
Yeah.
everything, but I'm saying from the perspective like government bodies and people trying to help, nobody is talking about bettering your own health, and you
And
have the
like living a better
capability.
healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
No, and that's for sure. Um, that's definitely true. And I mean, it isn't, it isn't. And then like to speak on the whole thing of like take this vaccine and it'll make everything better. And like,
Oh
you
yeah,
won't
take
catch,
another
you
one.
won't get
Oh yeah,
COVID, you
take
won't get
another
COVID.
one.
You know, I just think it's all. I don't want to say like. So my take on the vaccine is just like, it's because I've had it, because I've had COVID. Like I've heard so many different things, even from like doctors and
Yeah,
nurses that I
yeah.
know personally, just be like, oh well, you have antibodies for it now. You have to wait 90 days after you have COVID and you
Mhm.
recover to even think about getting the vaccine. So like I couldn't get it now even if I fucking wanted to. Um, I don't know that that I will get it. I think my stance is still that like I want to wait a little longer and just kind of see like what happens. If 5 years from now everything's cool and Gucci, like I
Yeah.
might not mind getting it. Like cool, shoot me up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
whatever. I think it was definitely rushed. I mean that's to no one else's fault, but Donald Trump. Let's be honest, he's the one who did the Operation Warp Speed. He's the whole reason we got the vaccine as fast as we did.
Mhm.
Um, as far as them pushing it, I had this kind of conversation with somebody the other day about like vaccines. So vaccines are never meant like no vaccine kills a virus, right? That's not the point of a vaccine.
Mhm.
The point of a vaccine is so that way whenever you contract a virus, it's how your immune system responds to it.
Mhm.
So that way you don't have as a severe case of it, or
Mhm.
like you're mildly sick and maybe you don't even know you're sick,
Mhm.
you know? Um, so as far as like the vaccination thing goes with me is I think they're promoting it so hard because they're trying to get to a certain percentage of people so that way we don't overrun our healthcare system.
Awesome.
And not even I mean,
But
well the
go keep
vaccine
going.
doesn't cost, right? Like so the vaccine's free to you and like me, like if we want to get a vaccine right now, it's free. We don't have to pay anything. Um and there's actually people like doctors like going to jail or getting like caught by the government for if they charge with a vaccine. Like if you get charged for a vaccine, you can like basically turn them in like, hey, this person charged me for a vaccine, it's fraud, right? I mean obviously they're getting some kind of subsidy from the government to develop them,
Mhm.
but
And
at
the
the end of the
government doesn't
day,
have money; it's our money.
yeah, but at the end of the day, like there's no like it's not a consumer product.
Yeah,
It's not like we're out there trying to buy this vaccine for ourselves.
true, true.
I think we're trying to get to a certain percentage just so we don't overrun our healthcare system. Because I think a lot of people forget is the whole reason we ever started this back in March, right? The whole reason of the lockdown, the whole reason of everything was so we don't overrun our healthcare system. That was
Yes.
it. Like the virus is here, it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be here forever.
That's a good point.
Right? So, in saying that, like the truth is just in the numbers, right? So in the ICU right now, 70% of the people in the ICU that are severely ill on ventilators are unvaccinated. It's just the truth. Now, how did we get there? I think we got there due to vaccinated people. This is my take. If you get a vaccine, right, and you contract COVID, like we know now that even if you have the vaccine, you can get COVID and you can shed it,
Yeah.
right? So
You said shed it or spread it?
shed it, spread it, same thing.
Oh, okay,
you know,
okay,
if you're
okay,
shedding virus, means like you're spreading, you're contagious, right?
Okay. I thought shedding meant like you got better. Is that,
No,
okay,
no.
I got you,
But
got you.
so no, shedding's like you're shedding the virus, like you're spreading it, right? You're
Okay, gotcha.
contagious. So you get the vaccine, right? Like let's say you got it when it first came out. A couple months go by, you have a runny nose, you have a little cough, and in your mind you're thinking, well, the media and the government told me like I can't catch COVID if I get this vaccine. So you're not thinking I got
Yeah,
COVID.
you're probably thinking, oh, it's
Yeah, oh, I just got allergies, or I just got like, a runny nose or a little head cold or whatever. And you go out in public unmasked because remember they said, oh, if you're vaxxed, you don't have to wear a mask, right? You go out in public unmasked, and now you're spreading the virus to unvaccinated people, and now unvaccinated people are getting severely sick. Now the problem is that we only are 50% vaccinated, right? Well, 50% of Americans that are
Have already got it.
unvaccinated. Well, no, I'm
no,
saying
no,
like
I'm
50% have got the vaccine, but 50% of unvaccinated Americans is still enough to overrun a healthcare system, right? So it's why we're seeing everything like we're seeing. So in my personal opinion, I think they're trying to get to a certain percentage of vaccinated, and then they'll tone down a lot, like on the agenda of pushing it so hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's just the reality of it. They're just trying to get more and more people to take it.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, like the government and politicians, nobody benefits from a closed economy. Nobody benefits from us not having money and not outspending it. So it would be not in their best interest to not have us out there in the world spending cash.
Well,
like,
I mean, whenever that happens, you just stage some shit and you go to war, and then it's fucking money's up again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but in order to go to war, you have to have production of so many
I
different
just-
products for war,
just trying to
and
say
in order to get that production, you still have to, like, you know what I'm saying, have people be able to go to work. And there's like a lot of people, and like maybe not me and maybe not you, but there's a lot of people who are like, oh shit, the healthcare system is being run over. I'm gonna stay inside. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do shit. And it, like, you know what I'm saying? And so like
it shuts it down.
yeah, and it shuts it down. And so now we're just in
mean,
this whole place where everything's.
But they also have this growing side of shopping online and working from home. You know what I'm saying? So there is other ways. I think that those things are gonna start taking off on its own. Yeah, I mean, as far as the vaccine, bro, I just feel like it's crazy how people have changed behavior so drastically, bro. 2 years ago, somebody drops off food at your door, more like, and you tell them, oh, I got the cold, or, oh, I'm sorry, bro, I got the flu. You can say I got the flu, bro.
And niggas and people don't care.
Bro, he's like, oh, okay, like, let me just, maybe he does something, bro.
Maybe.
He won't he won't retreat back in fear, like, I just fucking saw a ghost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just wild, bro. And that's why I find so fascinating in all this, how people can just, like, the masses, bro. Like, everybody has just, I'm not gonna say being manipulated or anything else, but just currently how it is, like, people freak, bro, and like everybody's on edge.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, as a society, it's hard to see, bro. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's definitely a real thing, right? I mean, it's definitely killing people. So it's like, I think in a sense,
at the same time, bro, like in the same breath, like I said, heart disease been killing people more. It's still a higher number than COVID right now. So where's the conversation on that? And if you just want to keep extrapolating that thought, that logic, then it's just I don't know, bro. Like you said, COVID's here to stay.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere. We all been doing this shit, bro,
Yeah.
for a year and a half now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? We gonna keep going through this cycle of you telling me I must wear my mask, or now I must be vaccinated, and you're gonna withhold my money, my well being. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How I provide to my family. Now I can't fucking put food on the table because I don't want to put this. I don't want to be a part of your fucking experiment, bro.
Basically.
Bro, I've talked to doctors and people in the medical field too, bro, that I respect, bro. And from what they said, the argument of it's created too fast. You know, I've been told it's a dumb argument because they've been other COVID has not just popped up in 2020, right? This virus.
There's been other coronaviruses.
So there's been studies on this shit a long fucking time.
Yeah, but a lot of those studies didn't make it past animal trials because they died.
I'm speaking what they said. You know what I'm saying? This is what she's telling me. You know, is that hey, these viruses, these studies have been going on for years. You know, so you know, on different types of SARS and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? There's people who've been studying this shit. And so with all of the previous ones that it took so long, previous vaccines 8 to 10 years in production. Once you see all of the long-term side effects, reproductive organs, things like that.
Yeah.
And she was telling me because of the situation and the number of people who the trials, like that people in the very beginning was so high that they could just really see what the results would be, experiment on them, you know. And but at the end of the day, bro, you can't get it out of my head that this is a new vaccine that wasn't available when this shit started, or we would have been fucking using it for when it first started, right? And so now this is a new, whether you fucking tweaked it this way, that way, you put rubbing alcohol in that hole or fucking bleach, whatever the fuck Trump said, right? Well, you put that shit in there and then you made it different.
Yeah.
So you gotta test it. That shit ain't ever fucking seen Earth before. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna tell me you know what's gonna happen in 5-10 years? You know what I'm saying on that shit?
Yeah, I mean nobody knows.
Nobody fucking knows. You know what I'm saying? For me, I've already come to the conclusion. I got a 5-year plan too. I'm gonna look at this vaccine because the information is so fluid now that like these booster shots are now coming up, and if that's the case, like, what the fuck's the point of a vaccine? Like, is this a treatment of how you respond to it? And there's been other types of treatment that I've talked about, like ivermectin and Regeneron, and these other ways of taking care of treating it, you know, treating it. And these vaccines don't even cause. I'm sorry, you said earlier that
they don't kill the virus.
They don't kill the virus.
Yeah, they're just meant to.
You said whenever it sheds against a person who's been vaccinated, right? So what I've seen, bro, I do the same fucking research as anybody else on the internet, right? So what I've heard is that if you have a virus and it comes into a vaccinated person, becomes strong enough to jump from his body onto somebody else and infect them, they've taken that immunity and it's like they get stronger with it. Their offspring, they get stronger because they were born in the environment with the vaccine, thus causing these Delta variants. And now there's a Lambda variant, Ligma variant, Ligma variant, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, they say they not affected by the vaccine. So guess what? Another fucking vaccine's getting fucking forced upon you. Yeah. And if we're just fucking making this shit mandatory across the board, we're gonna fucking end up with 32 shots fucking in us. You know what I'm saying? On a regular basis.
No,
we all gonna be fucking dope fiends and shit, bro. I don't think it's for good health. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that serious. I think the reason why there's a booster coming out for Pfizer and Moderna is honestly to combat the Delta variant, because I think if you look at the timeline of when, we make a new flu vaccine every year. The flu vaccine you get this year isn't the same as last year's.
But you're not required to fucking keep your flu shot record on.
No, of course not. And that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You don't misinterpret what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is that in terms of the booster shot, I think if you look at the timeline when Moderna and Pfizer came out, like, there was no Delta variant. And so now there is. So now they're like, oh well, fuck, we gotta now make like a booster so that way we can defend. Because honestly,
Yeah.
I think they're like 85%, 82%
They're
effective
experimenting, bro.
against the Delta variant.
They are experimenting. They don't know what the fuck to do. This is some new shit. So I want to be a part of it. That's
Yeah.
it.
No, for
And
sure.
I'm just saying, hey, bro, I believe in vaccines. I'm vaccinated. My kids
Yeah.
are vaccinated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At the same
We're
time,
not anti-vax.
I believe in the science, you know, but
You just want to see
it should
long-term
be a
data.
choice. It's
Yeah.
liberty, bro. It should be your choice. If you want to, cool. If you don't want to, cool. Like, let's not make this a big fucking deal. Let's
Yeah.
all go about. You got fucking corona, cool, whatever, bro. Here's your fucking lunch. I got 5 more deliveries, bro.
Yeah.
Sanitize, ice up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
do you
bro,
believe in taking necessary steps to not overrun our healthcare system? So like even if you choose not to get the vaccine, you should still take other precautionary measures so that way we're not overrunning
the
our
other
healthcare
precautionary
system.
measures would be fucking taking care of myself and running and making sure I'm eating apples instead of
Being
fucking
healthy.
a big ass piece of cake. And I don't make that decision right all the time either. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But something I'm aware of, I'm conscious of, and
Yeah.
I want to make a genuine effort not to do that shit or to teach my children those types of ways. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And so that's all I can fucking control. You know what I'm saying? At the end,
Yeah.
when it comes down to my health and the health of my family, you know, and we're conscious of that, you know. But I mean, what other precautions or other methods could you do? You know?
Oh, I just meant like as far as like masking or like in large
I
crowds or
mean,
like
hey,
anything like that.
mask
Like,
up if you. I wear a mask, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
do they make you wear one at work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I mean,
Are they
but
making
I
y'all
was,
get vaccinated?
well, I mean, bro,
It's a touchy subject right now
it's,
for work.
It's not, bro. I mean, it's a touchy subject for everybody. So
Right.
it's normal for everybody. So really, it's not. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's come up, and bro, what they started doing, bro, is first thing, bro. Oh, we're gonna do a raffle. Oh, you been vaccinated? Well, tell us who's vaccinated. We'll do a raffle
For the
boom.
vaccinated, and you win something.
And you win $200. You know
What?
what I'm saying? Ooh, hey, 200. Hey, let me go get that shit.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, if I gotta go get vaccinated for a raffle for $200, y'all ain't paying me enough.
bro, you know
I need a raise.
bro. So that's what I'm saying, dog. That's another subject. So hey,
So first they started
fast
off with
forward.
these raffles, right?
Crank it up, bro. They crank that shit up, and it's like a couple months, and oh yeah, anybody who's been vaccinated gonna get a $500 bonus. I was like, what? Bro, what? And by such and such date, you gotta tell us whether you've been vaccinated or not, and all new employees are gonna be required to have the vaccine. And so I'm just like, bro, it's our bro.
So what
People
happens
been
if you're
quitting,
not?
bro. People been quitting all their jobs like all throughout Houston, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
who paying for all these bills, bro, but people been quitting their jobs. I'm so jealous, bro. And it's crazy to me, bro, because introducing this policy is just gonna drive that turnover rate up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you really just putting us in a bad place
Yeah.
because
Well, I think it's like one of those things they'll learn. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's true too. I mean,
It's always like a lot of people's thing whenever like when Texas first started opening up and they were like, oh, well, they're gonna enforce mask and this and that. A lot of business owners said like I can't enforce people to wear masks because then they won't come. Like you know what I'm saying? So I think we'll see another situation like that where they'll start seeing like
keep in mind my business is out of state and they're based in another state.
Yeah.
So they're telling us from over there like this is the policy. So it's not like well damn like I mean here in Houston it's shit's bad. Why y'all making us go back to the office and you got like 5 ICU beds right now? You know what I'm saying? Like when again, you know, we've been working from home and everything's been fine. Numbers been good. You know what I'm saying?
Production's been good. Productivity's been up.
You know? So, yeah, bro. It's kind of like a weird thing that the corporations are. It's a weird predicament, bro, because the corporations are now now they're in competition with each other. I feel like
Yeah.
because people are leaving, and the biggest thing right now is working remotely.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest grab, bro. Like
No, for
we
sure.
still in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
No,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, so
That's like I landed a job that fucking I work
yeah.
from
Tell me
home every
about that,
fucking
bro.
day, bro. Like
So how's it been, dog? Working from home and shit.
it's been good. It's been dope. I'm fucking roll out of bed at like 7:45.
It's
You
good.
know, make my coffee and fucking hop on my fucking laptop and my computer right here and right here. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's been really good, man. It's been really fucking good. It's a solar panel company. I never thought I'd be in Houston where oil and gas is prominent and be working on solar. But I'm glad that I am because I mean, let's be honest, like we're probably gonna start moving into a green energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, we have to, right? Like so,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just think like yeah, I'm blessed to be able to have
No,
this job
that's
so that way I
good,
have
bro.
all this knowledge early on,
Yeah, man.
as opposed to later. But yeah, no, it's been good. It's
Like, as
chill.
long as you're happy, man.
Yeah, it's
That's the
chill.
main
All my
thing.
teams in California. I'm the only one in Texas. So I get on at 8. They don't get on until 10. So that first 2 hours, I'm like, checking emails, just getting back and getting my groove, waking up, and all that good stuff. So it's been good. And my team is pretty cool. Like they're all chill. They're all,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they very taken. It's just three of us, and we really picked up a soup sandwich. Like and we all, like I think the longest person that's been there, she's been there for like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, and then the my manager, like he's been there for like he was probably there like a month before I started, and so
So all y'all knew,
so yeah, so
basically.
we're all new, right? And so we're like literally trying to
I
figure
feel
out,
like that Spider-Man meme.
right?
Like, wait, hold
Wait,
up.
who's in charge here,
Did you
right?
train me? Did you?
Right. So it's like, so I mean, we're all like, just we're trying to figure out process, like make a good process and, create like a good thing. And then, it's a lot of backlog work, like, that the other team that I guess left before. I don't know what happened. I don't know the whole
Oh
story.
shit.
But yeah, we're just really just trying to figure out how everything like really works and goes. And but I mean, I think we're getting it. We're getting there, like it's starting to
Yeah.
really get like into the groove of things. So it's looking good,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you find it like difficult to keep yourself in like on a regiment like at home or like
No, I thought I would. Because like I feel like I kind of had that problem whenever like we first started working from
mm-hmm.
home. Um, but I think that was because like my job wasn't remote, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
we worked together, so it was like
Yeah.
our job wasn't remote, and then when we got sent home, it was like unknown, like of how long that was gonna really
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
So it was like there was a lot of time where like you could fuck off or like whatever. Like kind of felt like a little mini vacation in a sense.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Where you just had to kind of be at work. And I will say that the work requirements for that job were a lot more than like the current job that I have as far as in like
Mm.
workload. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot more steps that we had to do where we were working
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to like what I do now.
Yeah.
Like what I do now is like nothing compared to that. It's like chill.
Oh,
I'm
that's
telling you,
good.
like
Yeah, yeah. Bro,
like
you didn't put me on shit.
I'll let you know, man.
Hey.
But yeah, so it's been good. And then like when I got COVID, like there were it's like I started feeling better and I wanted to come back and I was like, yeah, I think I could work today. And like they were so adamant about like not making me. They were like, no, like no, 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 no. They're like, you just rest, you get better. Like don't even worry about
That's good,
work. Like
bro.
it'll still be here Monday. We'll hold it down. Like blah blah blah. And I mean, cause like I only worked a week and then I got sick.
Oh
And then I was like,
wow.
fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, most jobs, you're like, oh, like, like,
How
like,
convenient.
yeah, how convenient. But so, like, thank God for COVID, right? Like, that
Mm-hmm.
COVID was here. And, like, they know that it was a serious thing. Cause, I mean, I sent them my test results and was like, yeah, like, I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
really
yeah.
caught it. And so they were like, okay, and so, like, I wanted to come back, like, I want to say, like, a week after. And they were like, no, they're like, just get your rest, just relax, just, get better. And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like you will see you when you get back. And so I was like, dope. And then when I got back, like I got so many emails and so many like message like IMs like on Teams, like, how are you feeling? I hope you're better. Like, a lot of questions. Are you vaccinated? Were you vaccinated? Like, do you think you have the Delta
Everybody
variant?
like.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You think you have the Delta
Did you get the
variant?
ligma variant?
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know, honestly. And no, I'm not vaccinated. And they're like, oh, okay, like this and that.
Did you
Like, you
die?
know, like I thought I did. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
that's crazy,
yeah, it was
bro.
crazy. It was crazy, man. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world,
Bro,
man.
I was just about to ask you, dog. So, bro, what the fuck do you think about what's going on with our military and fucking?
This whole Afghanistan thing.
I thought it was Pakistan at first. That's the one thing I heard.
Turkmenistan.
Bro, I can't keep
As it-
up with it, bro.
There's so many stands, bro. Right?
I was like, all of a sudden Afghanistan involved now too, bro. I was like, I just saw that today, like this morning. And I was like, bro, I'm not even clicking on that headline.
It was always Afghanistan. It was never Pakistan.
I thought Pakistan was the one that the Taliban like took over. No, am I
No,
tripping
it
on
took
that?
over
Oh,
Afghanistan.
damn, bro. I'll be out of the loop, dog. I'll be out of the loop. All I know
Right.
is it's a conspiracy, bro. Don't believe that shit. They fucking need some money, bro. They fucking backed out. Let the Taliban do their thing. Grow
So we
up.
could go back to war.
So it's like, y'all good? Y'all on round 2? Bet. Blow they up.
Back in the Middle
Look at
East.
all this fucking lithium, copper, and gold laying around here. Y'all need that no more, you know?
Fuck. So I want to say, like, I had that thought at first, and I mean, it's still definitely a thought in my head, but what a lot of people don't realize is that whether Donald Trump won or Biden won, we were always going to pull out of Afghanistan in full, regardless. That was always the plan. There was never
Should have been, yeah.
there was never a plan not to do that.
Yeah, it was always bring back the troops.
Donald
right?
Trump was advised to not do it. He's been on record saying that on Hannity, that he was advised by a lot of generals like not to pull out of the Middle East because the Taliban would eventually take over. The difference is that Donald Trump had meetings with Taliban leaders, right? And basically told Taliban leaders, like, we're going to pull out by this date. This is our promise to you. But as that promise, if y'all start any shit over here, like, we're going to come back and we're going to fuck y'all up, basically. And so, and for layman's terms, right?
Yeah.
And, so the Taliban agreed, okay, like, all right, cool. Like, you know, all right, we know you really about that shit. We seen what you done, you know? So, I think honestly, it just goes to show, in my personal opinion, the little amount of respect that other countries and the Taliban has for our current administration. I don't think they fear Biden. I don't think they think that he's gonna do shit. So therefore, they're just like fucking running game. You know what I'm saying? They're just fucking like, fuck it. Like, you know, we do whatever the fuck we want.
Bro.
Like I said, but
You've been seeing
like I
many
said,
of
our
these-
whole plan was to pull out anyways. But I think we just did a terrible job at it. There should have just definitely been a method behind it. We should have pulled the troops out last, and we should have got everybody like the civilians and all the, you know, civilian U.S. citizens out first, then all the equipment, and then pulled the troops, and then like our whatever in Afghanistan would have been done.
Absolutely.
You know,
I think you hit a big hit the target, bro. Because how are you gonna leave all this military? Again, people are okay. Aside from the people's lives, you know, the civilians, all that, the soldiers that are there, like that were defending and that were with us, our allies over there. Definitely, we should have those lives. You know, they should have been saved. But to leave the equipment there, that's where it's like
shit gets weird, right?
why would you do
Like
this?
it kind of raises an eyebrow. Like,
Why? Like,
wait, what?
aren't y'all military, bro?
Yeah, and
You know
I've
what I'm
heard some
saying?
weird
Like,
people say like, "Oh, that was always the plan. They didn't want to bring that shit back," and I'm like, bro, you sound so stupid, bro. One, you were never in the fucking military, so you don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
you know how much fucking trouble we would get in if we lost a serialized piece of gear in the military, bro?
Yeah.
We would get fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
Like from the top level down, fucked up, you know? And it's just like something you don't do. So yeah, that was a little fucking weird to me. I don't know, but you know, to me, America is fucking known for fucking causing strife and wanting, and then swooping in to be the superhero. So It would not surprise me.
And what's your perspective on that? Do you think America should keep stepping in like foreign affairs?
It's not that I don't think that they shouldn't. It's that I think that they cause it so that way they can, continue on wars.
That 3D chess right there.
Yeah,
Boy.
I think they have a lot to do with all the communism and socialism that's going on in Venezuela. I think they have a lot to do with all that's going on in Central America right now. And don't be surprised if, like, in a few years, like, America has to put on their Captain Save-A-Ho cape and fucking go in there and save all the Hispanic people, you know?
With who? With the generation that we're raising right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's gonna step up and fight that war?
A lot of people, bro. So I've
or it's gonna
honestly
be a
that
fucking,
statement. That
it's
statement.
gonna be a bunch of fucking Tesla bots.
No, Elon Musk is onto something there. But hey, Will Smith made a whole movie of why you shouldn't do that. So maybe watch that movie. You probably haven't seen it, knowing you, you know. But no, I mean, see that statement right there kind of like irks me and pisses me off because and I've gotten in arguments with people because I've had somebody tell me that before.
What?
I don't think this generation would storm the beaches of Normandy.
No,
now,
I said they would. I said who would fight that war?
Oh yeah,
is
like
the next generation. Is
yeah.
It comes.
Oh, I
at
thought
the
you were
expense.
saying
No. It's coming at the expense
of them.
of the next generation.
I thought what you were saying is like they would be too pussy to do it.
No.
Like,
I'm not saying that, bro.
Okay.
No. Yeah, but it would. That's what I'm saying. Like we're going down this fucking cycle, bro, where we have literally seen this before.
Yeah.
Side by side photos they got of that shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of where we fucking try to go over there and that Taliban just wait for us to leave.
Yeah.
Whether it's fucking short game, long game, they gonna be there. You know? So
I mean, you can't kill an idea, right? Like, I mean, they hate Western civilization. You can't kill a thought. Like, even if you kill the top leader, they're just gonna pass it off to the next person and the next person. Then I mean, it'll go on, right? But the point is, they're just containing it and controlling it. But yeah, like I said, you know, don't be surprised if you see us in Central America or like back in the Middle East. I think there's definitely a bigger agenda, like, you know, done by America to, because I mean, if you think about it, like we were in a 20-year war, and a lot of people on both sides are like, dude, why are we still here, right?
yeah.
I mean, remember the whole reason we even went over there was why? Because 9/11 happened. That's the only reason they got America on board. That's the only reason why the masses of American citizens agreed, like, yeah, we need to go to war because, like, you know, they're threatening us or they bombed us or
all
whatever.
off of fucking inside jobs and shit, bro.
Basically. But we won't get into that.
Just saying, bro.
But so that's what I'm saying. So, like, to me, it's like, don't be surprised. Like, we pulled out of Afghanistan, the Taliban takes over, and now like, what's the easiest way to get America on board to go to war again? Is like, oh, we feel so terrible for all these innocent people that are losing their lives and all these women's getting killed in the street. Like, look at how the outrage over Cuba that lasted for like 2 weeks. Like, you know, what I'm saying?
Like, you look at another trending topic is North Korea right now. Did you
What's
see?
going on there? I didn't watch that Joe Rogan episode, but
bro,
is that only trending because of that episode?
Maybe, bro, but I mean, if everything this lady said is true, bro.
I mean, North Korea is North Korea. It's gonna be that.
Bro, I'm talking about, like, these people are starving, like, no food, bro.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, they're eating fucking bugs and fucking, like, rats and shit.
Doesn't surprise me.
Like, bro, they were saying, like, the average man is, like, 120 pounds, bro.
Damn.
Like 4'8", you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kim Jong-un's fat ass is
bro,
over there eating jelly donuts. And
talking about, I just lost 20 pounds, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, but just saying, what you're saying, though, is you keep going. People can be outraged about,
and then people are going to get outraged about Afghanistan, and then they'll be like, oh, we need to go save them, and then they're going to support us going right back in, you know? So, I don't know. I think they're just in that fucking cycle.
But in, like, how do you break that cycle, though?
You
know
don't.
What I'm saying?
I mean, you got to think,
like,
bro. There was the Gulf War, and then there was Desert Storm, and then there was Operation Iraqi Freedom, then Operation Enduring Freedom, then there was Syria, like, and now, oh, we're gonna pull out. Oh, now we gotta go back to Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying?
Forgot my hat.
Right. Oh, look, there's people are rioting over there and women are dying in the streets and kids are getting raped. Like, America gotta go save them.
We gotta go, right?
You know, it's like,
Right?
bro, y'all caused this. Like, y'all caused this. You
Yeah.
literally handed them free weapons, M16s and
It's like,
M4s.
you know, you leave a room that's dirty, you come back and it's like, oh no, it's dirty. Like, like
Now I
what-
gotta clean it. Like,
yeah,
you know.
like I don't.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's fucking weird, man. Everything's fucking weird.
Yeah, I think yeah, it's definitely crazy times. I don't know where this is gonna lead us to or everything, but it's definitely worrisome. I mean, like them boys, like bro, I've seen some like I don't know these videos that you see on like Reddit of like the fucking Taliban like running through the city, tearing people, shooting people and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that shit's pretty fucking wild.
Nah, I
bro.
mean, that shit's pretty fucking real.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you that. Like, this shit is pretty fucking real. Shit like that really does happen. That's why I've been on here telling y'all that y'all don't know how blessed y'all are to be living in America. And y'all want
You
to
seen
act
that
like we are
video?
so oppressed.
I know y'all
And like
seen
it's
that
such a
shit.
big, like we so bad.
Bro,
Go
they
to
were
fucking the Middle East and be a child over there and see what the fuck your life's like.
These people holding on to the plane, bro.
Bro.
Dog.
Even not even
how
okay, so let's
crazy
talk
is
about
that,
something
bro?
closer to home. Not even people like holding on to planes. What about people willing to give their children to cartel
yeah.
members to fucking cross the border for a better life in America? Like
Yeah.
that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do not understand how blessed we are and privileged we are to
Yeah.
fucking live here. We all got
Yeah.
motherfucking American privilege. Black, brown, white, Asian, whatever the fuck you are, you got
Yeah.
American privilege.
You
Like,
got
you know what I'm saying?
lucky on this side of the fucking pond. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
you know what the chances are of like being born in America? I fucking
Much
don't,
less
but-
Texas.
Much much less H-Town.
Hey, you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
like-
But nah. What you're saying is 100,000%, bro. I mean, this opportunity we have, and that's not promoted either. Like gratuity and like, bro, we are blessed, bro.
Yeah.
To be in these.
I mean, are we? Is
positions,
this
you know?
country perfect? Fuck no.
Fuck
Absolutely.
no,
We got a
bro.
lot of
I'll
shit to worry
complain
about.
for another 2 hours.
But you know what? There's a lot more other shit to worry about than
Yeah.
this shit right here. Like than like the fucking little petty shit that y'all want to fucking fight about and divide yourselves over.
Man, facts, bro. That's one thing that like is not talked about either, bro. Like just let's understand each other. It's okay if you
Right?
disagree, bro. Like you
but you don't gotta call people an idiot for not getting the vaccine. You don't gotta call people sheep for getting it.
Yeah,
Like, you
no,
know?
for sure, bro. I mean, I think that is a big part of the culture right now. Is that you and I have the same idea? Let's get in a group and with other people with the
Yeah.
same idea, and let's get in this little echo chamber where we could just all say and
Yeah.
hear the same shit.
Yeah.
And any fucking other idea that comes our way, we're gonna say fuck you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
You
Definitely.
know,
You gotta
like-
and you gotta have friends that disagree with you.
Hell
I have a
yeah.
really good buddy that, I sit with at the bar all the time and drink with and he's a liberal, like, through and through. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're
like,
a fucking Cowboys fan. You know
hey,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck
With
you,
your
bro.
rocket shirts on, and your Astro hat.
And my Astros tattoo.
Fucking shit.
I was blessed into being a Cowboys fan, all right?
Oh, man.
I don't mind the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're fucking terrible. They have terrible management. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I was at the
mean,
game
it's-
this weekend.
Yeah. I seen you fucking.
Yeah, but before we get there, I have a friend who's like a liberal through and through, and we'll sit at the bar all the time and just have conversations on different topics, and like he challenges, my thought process, and is like, no, well, actually, like, and he'll pull up the data and show me, and like I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
need
but I
that shit.
appreciate good conversation like that,
You need that shit.
Fuck yeah.
I heard this quote the other day, and it's like, if you could talk to your enemy or you have the opportunity, then you should take it. Because they're going to tell you some shit, and you're going to see it from a different perspective that you never thought of. Granted,
Facts.
it could be a stupid-ass perspective.
Right.
But
Yeah, you're
hey, I
dumb,
didn't
motherfucker.
think people were that fucking that dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, like this is a fucking new low. Like the fucking you can keep digging, and find another dummy, But yeah, it's like, but again, just the art or the fact of a conversation, maybe that 90% of this say is bullshit. You're sleeping through it, but that 10%, that little nugget, that can maybe
Yeah.
change your trajectory,
No, for
especially
sure.
if you know how to use it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
I
of
mean, at
course.
this point
I
in
mean,
my
it just
age,
changes
like,
your whole thought process. Like you
yeah,
said, it's hard. You don't want to live in an echo chamber, right?
yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm.
But back to
Just
the.
challenge your ideas because that way, and
Well,
you're
then
not
learn to
you.
accept the Cowboys, bro.
Nah, fuck all that.
Come
Bro.
on,
Nah,
bro.
and see,
We're better.
all my family grew up fucking cowboy lovers. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah. And then the Texans came.
yeah. And
And
I
now,
remember
are they all
being like,
Texan lovers now?
nah, fuck none of them. None of my mom's side, but you know, I got a few family members.
Were your mom
that-
and dad Cowboys fans when, like,
Yeah, I mean, I
Before
guess
the
my mom
Texans
never
came?
really been into sports, but my dad, I mean, he has like old pictures of Cowboys hats. But all my mom's family, like she has 3 brothers, and bro, all of them die hard.
Cowboys.
Emmitt Smith, you know, Troy Aikman,
Living in the
you know?
90s
yeah,
still?
Yeah, I mean,
we
it
got
was
5 Super Bowls.
prime
21 years
time,
ago.
you know?
20, however the fuck long ago.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years ago.
So I remember fucking watching they had the VHS tapes, of
Yeah.
all recorded games,
Yeah,
and
the
shit,
recorded
you
Super
know?
Bowls and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Nah, we talk a lot of shit now, but neither organization does shit.
Yeah.
And Texans are fucking in shambles
Bro.
right now, bro. I mean,
I don't know
you
what the
talk
fuck
about,
is
like,
wrong with the fucking Texans.
bro. I don't know who fucking
fucking made me so
hexed
mad.
us or what, bro. But like, how do we finally find the quarterback that we've been missing? Fucking, damn near 20 years in the fucking game, bro. Never had a quarterback worth shit. Finally get one, and you lose everything else.
Right.
Lose the defense, lose your coach, lose your fucking draft picks, lose fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Receiver.
Bro, lose your receiver. Fucking, bro.
And then lose your quarterback.
And then lose your fucking quarterback. So,
Bro, that was funny. That was what pissed me off. I was so mad that we fucking lost this weekend. I was like, motherfucker, and all the Texans fans. No. Goodbye. I turned around. I said, hey, who's y'all starting quarterback again? They all got quiet. Oh, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, that's what I thought. I was like, damn.
shit.
I was like, at least we know who's starting for us.
Hey, we got number 4.
I was like, I heard your quarterback don't even want to play for y'all anymore. He over there taking safety snaps.
Right? Number 4 on the depth chart. Bro.
Right? Jesus.
4th-string quarterback right now. Bro.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, we can't
Has he
get
even
him
suited up for a preseason game?
for practice. Oh, I don't preseason game. I
Has he even
ain't
gone
fucking
one? You ain't
kept
even
up with
following
that.
it. Following.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
See, but that's what makes me
bro,
so mad about Texans
another thing
fans,
that pissed
though,
me
bro.
off about the NFL, what they did recently, bro. I steadily they make it. The NFL makes it hard to be a fan. I do fantasy football. I've been doing that shit for 10+ years now. You know what I'm saying? Been doing that shit for a long time. Been a long time fan of football, bro. I'm starting to hate this shit. How the fuck you gonna find people for taunting?
Oh yeah,
Bro, how, like you talk about these kids, bro. You talk about the percentage of making it to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
It's less than, or I'll tell you, it is less than 1% that any high school kid makes it to the NFL. Less than 1% of them.
less than 1%.
NFL.
So the same death rate as Kobe right now, bro. I'm saying, bro, like, nah, it's such a small chance to make it to the NFL, bro, and you telling me that when this man has accomplished so much, bro, done practices, moved his family around, missed fucking birthdays, you know what I'm saying, holidays, Christmases, missed them, bro, just to take this opportunity, bro. He gets a fucking touchdown, he gets an intercepted pass, he gets a sack, bro. You telling me he can't have any emotional, like, display? Like, bro, and I play football, bro. Hey, they talk a lot of shit out there on that field, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me that you a man too, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you gonna talk shit.
Yeah, you gonna talk shit as well, you know? And then when I make a play, bro, don't fucking expect me to, good job. You know, like, fuck that, bro. Like, hell no, dog. Like,
They're lining up on the 50. Good game.
yeah, bro. Like, where does it stop at, bro? You know, we might as well shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it don't make it good for TV either. You know, like, bro, we want to see people talk shit. We like that shit. You know, like the more outrageous, the better. You know what I'm saying? So
Maybe the NFL's just looking for ways to get money back from last year that they
man,
lost.
but that's a bad way to do it, man. I just feel like how and I
And they
don't
got
know.
to take it from their employees.
Yeah, I mean
You know,
that's the
shit.
part
If
that's
your
messed up.
company's trying to save money, what they do, they cut your bonus.
Yeah,
They raise your premiums on the insurance.
yeah,
They
that's
might
true.
take away a couple vacation days.
Yeah,
Like
that's. I mean that they
close down the
what you
company.
what you
The
think about
company
the
party.
NFL? What you think about the NFL making the vaccine mandatory?
Oh yeah, that's what that. I don't know.
yeah, that's another thing, bro.
I mean, I think it's in good faith of players' health,
Oh, what I was gonna say
but that's
earlier.
because they don't want them to go down like middle of the season. You know, fucking your star fantasy player can't play because he got COVID because he didn't want to get vaccinated.
But that doesn't stop you from
Getting
getting
COVID.
So I mean, and if he catches it, you gonna still play him? No,
Yeah.
you're gonna suspend his ass
And then
anyway.
he done
Or
spread it into the whole stadium.
yeah, you're gonna quarantine him anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, what's
the point?
what's the fucking point? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's true.
so I mean, I just didn't understand that shit, bro. I mean, it don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and that's another reason why, like, for me, bro, anybody, like, you spend money at a business or something else, bro, like, you have power in that, you know, and I'm spending money and giving money to this organization that I'm continually not really fucking getting behind. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, the taunting from a fan perspective, you know, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? The mandatory vaccines were like, bro, that goes against, I believe in liberty. That's a moral of
Yeah.
mine, you know? People should be free to choose what they do with their body. You know what I'm saying?
But in the same time, in America, companies are free to choose the things they want to implement onto their employees.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if your job required you to wear a suit and a fucking tie, even if it was 115 degrees outside, like, you would have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you could get a heat stroke and die, like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's a weird area. I mean, it's like, how liberty do you want to be, right? Like, you can't, like, or how free market do you want to be? You can't have it both ways. You can't have, like, be like, oh,
So
well, I have
what
an
I'm saying.
individualistic choice.
You're
but
right.
I
So
don't
are
have
we
an
gonna be
individualistic,
capitalists or are we gonna be fucking, you
whatever,
know?
something else.
Yeah, I mean, because you
But
put a
it's like-
restriction on me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's the company putting the restriction on. It's not necessarily like the government as a whole saying oh, this is the requirement. Because there's, like, places in New York City, I think that they're like, fuck that vaccination card bullshit. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, you can't really have it both ways. But I mean, those companies are also going to learn, like, they're going to lose a lot of business.
And those companies have influence on our law because they lobby and do shit like that.
Yeah.
Which that's part of the fucking crooked system anyway, you know. But
Oh, America.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much where we're at, man. But that shit's crazy, bro. It's in a crazy state, but I mean, it's our fucking world. I'm fucking still grateful for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. And we definitely have it better than most. Like, you look at
Yeah,
what the fuck's
man.
going on in Australia. You seen that
What's
shit?
going on over there? Or nah?
Bro, they, like, straight up mandated everything over there.
Yeah.
Mandatory masks, mandatory vaccines. They done set up fucking quarantine buildings. Like, if you get COVID, you got to go to the quarantine building that's ran by the government. Like, I heard there was a report that came out. I mean, it may be true, it may not be true, but based on the videos I've seen of all the protests and the way the cops are beating up on the citizens over there, like, it seems pretty serious. But there was, like, something that come out that said that they were gonna vaccinate all, like, high school kids or something like that, and they were gonna basically take them into a stadium and vaccinate them, and their parents weren't allowed to go with them.
Oh,
Yeah, so, like, during school hours, they're gonna take a little field trip to the stadium, get off the bus,
how crazy!
go into the
does that
stadium,
sound,
vaccinate
bro?
them, and then fucking send them back to school and back home.
That is wild. Bro.
Yeah. And so, like, and it's getting pretty bad. They're protesting like a motherfucker out there. And the cops are like, there's videos of just the cops beating the fuck out of the citizens, like, in the streets, arresting them for everything. Yeah, it's getting pretty fucking wild. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, no, Yeah, I mean there's so many examples like or China. You could be like China, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
China has a fucking zero COVID policy. One person gets COVID, they shut the whole bitch down.
yeah, bro.
It's like, what the fuck?
That's
Like, could
crazy.
you imagine if they tried to do that here? Dude, people would go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
People go nuts. I think Democrats and Republicans alike, they'd all be like, what the fuck?
Fuck, bro.
Because don't get me wrong, all those fucking liberal fucks who was like, "Oh, COVID, don't go outside," blah blah blah. The moment the fucking bar and club opened, you bitches were out in the streets
Oh, even before,
twerking and all
what
sorts
was
of
that?
shit.
Nancy Pelosi getting her wig
Oh
fucking
yeah, yeah,
cut.
yeah. Oh well, you saw they had a fucking party this weekend too, like a fucking
I heard
party
Obama.
for all their donors,
Oh
and
shit.
like none of them were wearing fucking masks. Like Nancy Pelosi was up there giving a speech. Barack Obama's birthday party.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
That's crazy. I seen AOC. I heard she got caught. She was talking to everybody, no mask, and then somebody came with a camera.
Oh,
And
she
that
put the
bitch
mask on.
too.
Yeah, I seen that too. I
I was
think I seen
like,
that too.
see, bro, what we doing, dog? Like that's how, I mean, whether any pot, I don't fucking know all her beliefs or
But the
not.
thing is like
It's just, bro.
they either
That's
gotta
the
be they
shit.
either gotta be really fucking stupid or they really don't
Nah.
give a fuck, because it's like in today's world, you know your ass gonna get caught. You know somebody gonna film you. Somebody gonna put you up on the fucking gram or on the fucking
Yeah.
Snapchat, and somebody's gonna screen record it, and you gonna be viral the
Damn.
next day. Like you know it's gonna
Shit happen
happen.
to everybody.
Everybody, shit.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking everybody happens to everybody. And like you can't mean to tell me that, like, so it's like they just have to not give a fuck, right? They're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck y'all. Like wear a mask. Oh, Barack throwing a party? Shit.
Hey, I'm there.
Hey, it's mask free.
Yeah.
Like
That shit crazy, man.
that shit's wild, bro. All this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
But fuck. It's getting fucking pretty late, huh?
Yeah.
I know you gotta hit back to the house.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I gotta do my thing. But yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Fucking, where we're at. And then it's still like a busy life, with like I said, school starting right now. I gotta fucking
Yeah.
run and do
It's
this.
like we're still continuing on. We're still having to fucking go through life, work, kids.
I had this moment with Eli. So I enrolled him in jujitsu,
Jiu-jitsu,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. So
How's
that's
that
gonna-
going?
Bro, he's gotten better, bro. So we've been doing this like probably like 4 or 5 months now. But
Uh-huh.
he wanted to sign up on a tournament coming up on this weekend.
Oh,
So
shit.
this Saturday, bro. Grappling games. We're gonna be out there.
Damn, what time?
Little Eli at 10:30.
10.
I don't know, bro. It's my first time ever.
You don't know how it
doing
works
this
and
shit.
shit?
Yeah, I don't know how none of this.
But
shit
he
works.
signed up.
He signed. Hey, registered. I got 2 tickets for me and my wife. But
The baby's free.
hey, and cash at the door. They say cash only, but grappling games. It's
Where's it at?
somewhere in Houston.
Somewhere in Houston
yeah.
downtown. Nice.
Yeah, and so
I'm about to get that from you. I might pull up.
yeah, bro. It's
See
cool,
little bro do his thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna go against like other schools. One of the dads I was talking to says he knows a guy coming in from Austin that's going to the tournament. So it should be a cool. Even they have adults and everything else. But anyway, bro, I had this moment with my son, and it was just we were driving in the car, and he was like, "Man, Dad, I'm nervous. Like, what if I fail?" And I was like, "Son, let me tell you something, man. Like, don't." Like about the tournament, like what if I go and I fail, I was like, man, just don't ever be scared of failure. Like
Fuck yeah.
yeah, like don't be scared to fail, because at the end of that, like whether it's a loss or a win, it'll be a lesson. And you're not in competition with these other kids. You're in competition with yourself. You want to be getting better, and the only way to get better is to learn. And if that comes in a lesson of loss, then you'll get that.
Yeah, there's a lesson to be learned.
Yeah, there's a lesson to learn there. You try something different, but the whole reason of I wanted to put them in martial arts is just so you can have those tangible experiences as a young age versus like. Putting it in words like when they're older and they're going through complicated things, like girlfriends or buying a house or something like that.
Struggles of everyday life.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's somewhere. I thought like, hey, this will be our baseline. I can make references to these. He does jiu-jitsu, his fighting. And so I mean, it's a martial art. And And so it's just like, just the message of like, just don't be afraid to fail. You've tried something new. Nobody's good at it the very first time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It takes falling down, it takes getting back up and going at it again, So just wanted to cap that off,
No,
with that
facts.
message, you know
No,
what I'm
well,
saying?
fuck.
It's
Good
just
luck to
like,
him. That's this
yeah,
weekend.
that's this weekend. I
Fuck
got
yeah.
weigh-ins are at 9 o'clock, and then
Damn, you
it
got the
starts
weigh-ins
around.
and
Yeah, I
everything.
got weigh-ins,
Oh
bro, at 9
shit.
o'clock.
What
He's
does
gonna
he know his weight class, or do they decide once
So,
they
bro,
get
I
there?
put him on the scale. He 99 pounds, bro. I was like, damn, son.
Damn,
Like, hey, you got
big
no
fella.
McDonald's for you, bro.
Hey, big fucking next Derek Lewis over here.
Yeah, nah, but
Big
he's
heavyweight.
bro. So yeah, he's gonna go against other kids like his. So it's kids his same weight and his same rank in the belt.
Okay.
So he's a white belt, but he's like he has like 4 stripes.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like how they level.
Yeah,
up,
and then does he now he moves to the next color after this?
After this, I'm not too sure. I believe it's the next color, but I thought that, but today I saw kids with 4 stripes, the same rank, and they got like a red stripe. So I was like, okay, maybe that's like something different. I gotta ask, bro. It's
Red
I'm-
tabs.
I gotta, it's something new. I play nothing but team sports growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Same.
to do something like this, it's the scoring system's different, But one thing I can say is that I feel like my son has like definitely got the ability to just speak up for himself. Like
Yeah.
if he's like not comfortable with something or he sees something wrong, like he'll say something. Which ultimately, like that's just like I just wanted you like who knows what you're gonna like, But let's just try this. Maybe you're a badass chess player or something, Like I don't know, like
Right.
yeah,
Who
who
fucking
knows?
knows?
So we're just gonna keep trying shit, So just go try shit. If you fail, it's good. Learn, dust yourself off, heal up, get better. You know what I'm saying? And just keep fucking moving, man. Movement is life.
Yeah.
So
Fuck yeah, no, for sure.
when
Well,
you
fuck,
stay
good luck to
still,
him.
that's when you dead, man. So
Right.
that just gotta keep on moving.
Fuck yeah.
So much love.
Run in your sleep.
I appreciate the opportunity to come back
Oh,
on
no,
the show.
yeah,
I
fuck
appreciate
yeah,
it.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you coming
got the
on.
cam now.
Yeah,
I
now
wasn't
we
on
got
the
the
cam.
cam.
I ain't get to see you, boy,
No.
the first time. Hey,
But
you
now
know-
you put a face to the name or the
Hey.
face to the voice.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
No, but shit, man. Well, good luck on everything in the
Yeah, man, you
future.
too,
Hopefully,
bro.
they don't mandate vaccines at your job for you. And
I'm not getting
you know,
it.
but and if you have to quit, there's other people out there hiring.
Hey,
So
y'all let me know. I'm trying to polish up my resume right Shit, man. We'll see, man. But,
yeah, we'll put a word out for you.
hey, man. Put the beacon out.
Right? You got LinkedIn.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get that shit together, man.
Get it together, bro. I just put my resume on LinkedIn, like literally, like in the description of yourself. I just copy exactly what's on my resume. It's fucking easy.
Okay,
Just put a
man.
good little headshot of yourself on there, and
Oh, shit. I got plenty of those.
yeah. Not your dick, Alex. Not a headshot, but a headshot. Chest, shoulders up.
Oh, shit, man. That's funny,
But shit, man.
bro.
Well, fuck, bro. All right,
All right, man.
Cheers. I don't
Hell
know if
yeah.
you have any beer.
I don't have any
Fuck it.
fucking
Oh,
beer,
fuck it.
but fuck it. Killed that
ten.
hoe.
Well, fuck. If y'all like what you heard today and would like to hear more, follow us at Life WO Limits 1 and subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We appreciate y'all listening. Until next time, stay limitless.